Page 119, Burlesque. Previous pages, they got some things for you to do and you can have fun with that. In the previous page, 118, they got that review thing. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Otherwise, I'm not going to cover that stuff. But I do want to talk about Burlesque, so let's cover that. It's in 2/4 time, it's got 1 sharp, so it's either in G major or E minor. Please make sure you can play those scales, at least 1 octave up and down. This thing, if you look at the end, it's ending on G, so I'm guessing it's in G major. We got it 16th notes all over the place. 1 ienda, 2 ienda. Starts out with a pickup measure, because that 4, that's just 1 beat. Remember, a quarter note gets a beat, and there's 4 16th notes in a quarter note. That's a beat. So we're starting on beat 2. Well, if you look at the last measure of the thing, that's only got 1 beat in it too. So we're good. Okay. So it's 2 ienda, 2 ienda. And first, let's just get the notes in the rhythm, so you're in the fingering. And then 4th finger. So that first full measure, 1 ienda, 2 ienda, 1 ienda, 2 ienda. 4th finger. And then you do that again. Isn't this wonderful? Having fun now. So 4th, let's go down the 3rd line. You're here. 1 ienda, 2 ienda, 1 ienda, 2 ienda. We changed fingerings here, so because of the black key, so we don't have to put a thumb on the black key, and that's fine. Lift up. You do that again, then we got some more of what we had. Left hand is just the broken octaves. Here, it's an octave. When you first start learning it, play them legato. You want to feel your way around. You can't always play it legato. Do what you can. Try it. You want to get to where you can eventually kind of do that without having to look at the keyboard to see where these notes are. You just want to feel your way around. It's the longer jumps you got to look. Put the hands together slowly. It's kind of nice having solid 8th notes in the left hand, because that can keep your right hand sane as to where to go and what to do and the rhythms, because you can see how the notes line up between the hands. Just make sure you're keeping the left hand nice and steady, and then you can see when you play a note in the right hand to it. That's fun. Now once you work that out, and then we go back and add the articulation. Well, in the right hand you got slurs. Lift up between each slurs, fine, and you got that all the way through. In the left hand it says detached, so you not real short, just detached. Just a nice light wrist action here, come up. It's almost like every note is a phrase by itself and I'm lifting up between the phrases. That's sort of what this is. Keeps it on the light side, doesn't get it bogged down. So it's a it's kind of fun. Then you go back and add the dynamics. Starts out loud, and this is for the right hand. Keep the left hand out of the way. We want the right hand. Now we're going to echo that, so we come down to moderately so. And 3rd line down, now suddenly you're loud. That moderate. Now at the bottom you're loud again. You got a retardando there to slow down. Keep the left hand separated there. You're just slowing it down is all you're doing. Then you can add the tempo. Well, it says fast. Well, fast isn't necessarily the beat. Fast is the overall feel of the piece, because it depends on what's in the piece as to what's fast. Here we got 16th notes. How fast do you want those? To me, See, that's plenty fast. You don't have to go that fast. Maybe that's too fast. Okay, fine, slow it down. Is that more like you're fast, or maybe that's too fast? Slow it down. It's a relative thing. It's your speed. What can you do accurately and under control? These 16th notes got to be even. Even, not just blah. Even. If you're doing the scales every day, at least one scale each day, or I do one major and one minor scale every day. I still do. I do that still. That really will help to train your fingers to, when you get this stuff in the pieces, it'll happen. It'll be smooth and even like you want it to be. Let's do this slowly together to double check the notes and the rhythms. I'll give us 3 counts because we come in on beat 2. So let's try this out very slowly. I'm going to put the metronome on 8th notes. So here we go. 1 and 2 and go and